From Studio 3 at Buzz TV, it's The Horse's Mouth with Tom McManus.
All right, welcome into another edition of The Horse's Mouth here at Tommy Max, of course, at my bar, where everybody's welcome to grab a beverage and tell their story. It's Biz Champions time with my good friend Major Harding, and brought to you by our good friends at Terrell Hogan Law. Great to have them on board. Major's got a couple guests, couple friends. We're talking a little real estate, talking a little plumbing, talk third-generation business right here in Jacksonville. A lot to get into at the bar, so let's welcome them in. Major Harding is here. Hey, Major, how are you?
Hey, Tom.
Good to see you, my man. Always a pleasure.
That's great.
You know, your theme lately has been bringing in these second, third generation, even fourth generation businesses. It's quite amazing.
It is.
How many are around here?
Yeah, and there's lots of different stories to tell. Everyone is unique, individualized.
Yep.
And we had Keith Catlin on last week.
Absolutely.
Fourth generation, but 105-year-old business.
Yep.
I mean, Clayton's business goes back to 1961.
That's
His
right.
father started. So.
Clayton McKendree, how are you, my friend?
Nice to see
McKendree's
you.
Plumbing and Mechanical.
That's correct.
Since 1961.
Yes, sir.
All right. So where do you fit in the generation? Which one are you?
I'm the second generation.
You're the
Me
second generation.
Me and my brother,
Okay.
which is the president of the company, and I'm the vice president. We've been together since we were born, actually. But
Okay.
we took over the company in 91 and have done, worked it from 91 till now.
When you start off, Clay, do you really adhere to the principles that it was built on, and then kind of make, you still have those, but then make it your own as time goes on? But when you started off, was there a lot of, hey man, we got to keep it together like it was when we took it over?
Yeah, fundamentally, I mean, it's, you get your work ethic from your father.
Yep.
Okay, and it starts from a young age, and then you work your way up, and some of us went to school and some of us didn't.
Yep.
And then you realize that you're going to have to make your mark in the world, and you start out in the plumbing business and mechanical, and you have to work outside in the field to get to know. You got to know what you're doing before you can run a business.
Yeah.
And that's something we're blessed, me and my brother both. We've worked out in the sun, and worked out in the cold, and we've put it together, and we've complemented one another.
So I'm the least handy guy you've ever met in your life. So anytime there's any kind of plumbing, electrical, anything, I like hovering. I'm like watching. They're like, what are you doing? I'm like, this is fascinating to me. I have no idea, how this stuff works. And then I still don't. But I don't retain it, but it's cool to watch. And, hey, great trades out there. Plumbing and electrical is one of them, for sure. Mechanicals is two of them, for sure. All right, let's get into some real estate with Sharon Nicole Pennant. Hello.
Yes.
How are you, Sharon?
I'm well. How
with,
are you?
With Pennant International. Did I get that right? Pennant?
Pennant. So it's kind of like baseball pennant, but you're adding a little Italian flair to the end of it, which is Pennant.
And you were born outside of Naples, Italy. Is that correct?
Yes. So my mother served in the United States Navy after migrating. After migrating to the United States. Both my parents were born in Jamaica.
Okay.
So that's where I get my surname from.
Okay.
And I wanted to make sure I incorporate that into making my own mark and establishing my independence in the world.
And the Navy brought you guys to Jacksonville,
correct.
I presume? Okay.
Yes. So I was born on a U.S. military base in Pozzuoli, which is outside of Naples, Italy. Okay. And after my mom served her mission over there, she relocated to North Florida, which is here in Jacksonville.
That's awesome. So tell us about your real estate company. How long have you been in the real estate game?
Yes, so I've been licensed for 8 years.
Okay.
I'm also a first-generation U.S. citizen, but I'm about a fourth, fifth-generation homeowner, and I have been very fortunate enough to have two important father figures in my life that were pretty much like real estate moguls. So it's in my DNA, definitely built for this. My mom also did leasing in her early days. So this is just my way of just going fully independent. I am a team of one at the moment. Like I said, licensed 8 years, about 20 plus years of experience. So I have all faith that I will definitely leave my mark here in Northeast Florida.
How can people find you?
They can definitely reach me by phone, by email, social media. My Instagram is Sharon's Real Estate Diary. You can find me at LinkedIn, Facebook, YouTube.
Go. They'll see your profile on our website for sure. Well, that's great. So you guys both have to hustle. So do you. We all do, right? You have to hustle in your business. How do you keep up the hustle? Clayton, I'm going to start with you, second generation. How do you keep up the business hustle, man? Make sure everyone's doing the same thing.
Well, it all starts with your employees. You have to have good people around you. You have to have dedicated people. It's a tough business during the hot times during the summer. Sure. During the cold times in the winter. You have to have a good team behind you. And we've been very fortunate and blessed to have good good people that have been with us over 35 years.
Great.
The turnaround is very low. We don't have a lot of people leaving. We try to take great care of our employees because they are the lifeblood of your company. If you can't take care of them, and they also represent your company. So we have to take good care of them, but they take good care of us, and we take good care of our clients.
Yeah, absolutely. What would you say?
I keep up with the hustle just by remembering the commitments that I made to myself.
Okay.
And also, speaking of representation, I represent multiple families, multiple cultures, and I just want to make sure I leave an indelible mark on my community that I serve because the citizenry is my demographic of people that I work with to provide housing, whether it's commercial buildings or land or residential, multifamily, what have you. I definitely want to make sure.
My tagline on my email signature says, believe, create, hustle your ass off. Because if you don't have the hustle, nothing's going to happen.
Right.
You got to have the hustle.
Yes.
Great to have you guys on the show. Keep up the great work. Keep up the hustle, man.
Yes,
Thank you.
thank
All right,
you.
so great work, my friend. Always a pleasure. Major Harding always brings in the best guests, as we always have. Everybody, welcome at the bar. Make sure you check out their profiles. This conversation and so many others. Just go to the dailynewsnetwork.com website. Until next time, y'all stay safe out there and be cool. And we'll see you right here on the Horse's Mouth.
Cheers.
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 All right.
Salud.
Darrell Hogan Law is a collection of lawyers that help people solve problems in areas of life they're not able to solve them themselves.
We are not individuals. We are purely a team. We work together for all of our clients.
We have the resources to win your case and win it to such a degree that you're going to be very happy with the results.